John, I'm very scared. Are you scared?
I am extremely scared.
You
I'm
should
extremely
be.
scared, and I'm down in Krakow, and I'm on my balcony, and I can
You,
see something on a tree.
precisely because a mysterious tree beast has been terrifying the inhabitants of Krakow. Here's the story.
Welcome to
What's Up Poland?
the daily video show
Where
we talk about
news,
views,
culture,
history,
life.
everything Poland.
Yes, John, you were right to be terrified if you're down in Krakow. I don't know if you ever encountered any of the tree beasts that have been scaring the living daylights out of the local population. Did you ever see one of the tree beasts?
Oh yeah, absolutely. When I was living down in Krakow, tree beasts were all the rage.
Ten a penny.
Everywhere. Yeah, absolutely.
This is the remarkable story which has taken the internet by storm. You could say it's the crust of the internet. I don't know if that's going to work. It's not a half-baked story, but nonetheless, it has a certain shape to it because, ladies and gentlemen, the Krakow Society for the Protection of Animals reported on its Facebook a rather witty situation. Now, we should start by saying that it concerns a lady who was terrified
Yeah.
at her wit's end, who actually said that she hadn't been able to leave her house or even open her windows because she was so scared about the mysterious tree beast that was opposite her window. So I just want to read a little bit of the, as you know, John, I like to do my research, one of my things that I'm particularly strong on. Sometimes I get up at 2 a.m. and I just read and read and read for endless reading, just to try and get ahead of the story.
Oh yeah, you like that.
So I'll just do a little bit of instant translation. So they wrote saying that this lady had rung up and said, please, you've got to come and take it away. And they say, what do you mean it? So it's monster. It's in the trees. It's been there for 2 days. People don't want to open the windows because they're scared that this monster's going to come in. This is obviously the Society for Protection of Animals. What is it? They say it's some kind of dangerous animal. And the lady says, no, it's not a bird. But what does it look like? Says the inspector. It's brown. It's sitting in the tree. It's a tree beast. And then she seems to be happy because she's finally found the word. And they say, a tree beast? What's that? She goes on to say, so look, it's been here for 2 days, this tree beast. And when are you going to come and take it away? She's a demanding lady. I think she's terrified. When you're scared, you will prepare to say anything.
Didn't she call it a laguna or something?
Yes, a tree beast, yeah?
Tree beast.
So,
well, she actually meant iguana, but she got the word wrong.
Apologies, sorry. Yeah, I'm apropos.
It's fine.
Tree beast.
I'm bringing
iguana.
your storytelling down a notch. I'm really sorry. I'm ruining it for everyone.
That's fine. So he gets there. I'm just moving on, John. Yes. With your accurate details, you're really disturbing my flow. Yes, I did a pressy of a several hundred words summary there. So good. So then they say, look, Priya, give us your address and let's go find out what's this all about. So close enough to the 1st of April. So are we really going to find an iguana? If it has to be an iguana, it's this tree beast. Could this be the start of something more dangerous? Could it be cyber warfare, or what could it be? So the inspector says, I've learned a lot in my days as the inspector of the protection of animals in Krakow. He's seen things that you people wouldn't believe, and that was indeed true, because this tree beast, this pseudo iguana, this thing that has scared this lady to her very core, was a croissant.
I just love it. French product.
I mean, actually, if you look into a croissant, you will find it's quite disturbing, because I once made homemade croissants, and it's a fold of pastry within butter, within a fold of pastry within butter. It just goes on and on and on. So if you look into how they're actually made, they become more scary with time.
Terrifying.
But the picture which was added to the post, which we'll show now, if Philip, our master editor, could place on.
Yeah. Do it for the people.
I think, John, if you were to look even at that blurred image, you could. I don't know if I could. It's a croissant.
It's a croissant.
It's not a tree beast.
No.
And indeed, the lady was absolutely terrified. So they've rescued this tree beast, this pseudo iguana. I think the inspector might have had a hard time keeping his wits about him. They managed to get it back, and they looked very closely, and it didn't have legs or, Do you know what I've just realized, John?
Yeah.
An enterprising Krakowskian entrepreneur
Yeah.
could make a croissant in the shape of an iguana
And call it
or a tree beast and make a proper business out of this. And then it could become as traditional a Krakow delicacy as those round pretzel type things that people sell. I've never quite looked into that. But what I really want to know is who had the gall to place this croissant in such a position as to scare this lady? If you are the person responsible and you dropped that croissant from the balcony, just bear in mind this poor woman had to live with that fact for 2 days. Now, John, the story has
Yes.
gone viral.
Yes, of
The
course.
BBC News, the British Broadcasting Corporation, have seen fit to post about this. And as you can imagine, with their global reach, they've said more. But if you click on the link below the story, you can find out more hilarious elements to the story, which I did en précis. So just a little bit. And you can find it out there. And for God's sake, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe. Every time you look out the balcony, just bear in mind that what you see is not what it seems. I'll see you again for another episode of What's Up, Poland.
Poland?